Doug, you've had an unusual route into football. Go on, tell us a bit about your background.
So I was a young lad at Wrexham, come through there. Signed a pro, was there for 2 years as a pro, but never really got in. And then just sort of obviously from there went into Pairs National, in National League North. Played there for a bit, enjoyed my time, and then obviously COVID happened and I ended up in Wales with Connors Key. And somehow I'd impressed Liam over at Southport in, I don't know what game, but I must have done something right, and then went to Southport and did really well, enjoyed my time there, loved the lads, everything like that, just played football for the enjoyment, and then just out of the blue I moved to Blackpool game, so it's been a bit of a whirlwind, especially the last 6 months, just getting my head around it and everything, but I think this move has been in the works for a little while. It's been a bit of a delay that it's been slightly frustrating, but wasn't particularly anyone's fault. Just a slight injury and stuff, but every conversation I've had with people has been positive, and I'm really looking forward to the next season.
Did just going back to your non-league days, did you also have another job, or were you at college, or?
Yeah, well, I did a bit of everything. I think my girlfriend's pretty happy that I've only got the one job now. But no, I was coaching at Wrexham, doing a bit of football coaching. I was a primary school PE teacher.
We've had a few of those here.
Yeah, and then I'm studying psychology at uni as well, so didn't have a lot of free time. So it's a nice change, but I'm better when I'm busy, I think.
I guess your dream was that Blackpool move, wasn't it? It was what you must have thought when Wrexham released you. You're never quite sure where your future's going to lead. So to suddenly get a move to Blackpool must have been a dream come true for you.
Yeah, I think the time at Southport really helped me sort of just sort of enjoy football again, sort of focus on what mattered and what didn't. So obviously because I was working in the days and you're constantly in the car and you're driving around, football becomes sort of just something you enjoy. It's something that you go and play with your mates, especially when you've got a good group. You just go and play, you train Tuesday, Thursday, play on a Saturday. And it doesn't matter how long the trips are or anything like that, it's almost an escape from daily life. So felt like what I always dreamed of when I was a kid. When you're a fan and you're in the stands at every different club. My mum used to take me to loads of different stadiums, and you just feel just that enjoyment. For 90 minutes you've got an escape, and that's what it was. It was a build-up, it was preparing, it was enjoying, just training sessions. And then coming on a Saturday, there wasn't any pressure, there wasn't any expectations on it. It was right, let's just go and do the best we can, let's go and enjoy it, and at that point you're confident and everything like that, and you end up playing your best football. So yeah, the move kind of, I was told to be ready for something, but at the time didn't really think anything of it. I was thinking about taking on more work and everything like that. And then yeah, it just happened, and then life changes. But the one thing that I've sort of kept myself focused on is the fact that when I was playing well, it was because I was enjoying it and because I involved myself with the lads, and that's something that I'll take forward now.
You're quite a deep thinker, aren't you, if you're doing a psychology degree as well?
Yeah, well, I think there was a year at Wrexham where I didn't do anything other than football, and the amount of time that you come home from a training session, you're thinking, oh, why didn't I do that pass well, or oh, I should have blocked that shot, or anything like that. It becomes sort of your life, and for me anyway, that wasn't the way to go. When I enjoy my football, it's because I'm focused on it when I am, and when I'm away from it, that's it. Put the ball down, enjoy different things, be interested in different things. But it means that once you're in the changing room, once you're with the lads, once you cross the white line, you can be fully focused on football, because you know that once those 90 minutes are up, when the training session's done, you can go away and you can just relax with yourself again.
I'll let you know it's 96 minutes here, and we tend to score in the 96th minute.
I've had to look at the last few games actually, and just sort of been looking at it on my phone, and I'm going, oh, yeah. And then next thing you know, everyone's doing the scores, and they go, oh, did you see Accrington 4-4? And I'm like, what the hell there, haven't they? So, no, I think it's probably reminiscent of the attitude. I think everything that I've heard about the team is it's a great set of lads, great staff, great culture, and everyone just works hard. And I think if you work hard, no matter if it's the first minute of the 96th, maybe the 99th, you never know what happens. But if there's always that belief, then special things can happen.
And tell us a bit, you're a defender, you're very tall, which fits the mould here. Tell us a bit about how you play.
I'd like to think I'm well prepared. I'd like to think that I take what I do seriously. As much as I'm happy to put the ball down, it does affect my life, and so I take it very seriously. So I'll prepare going into every game, look after myself physically, and I just try and put myself about. I mean, there's no point, being a big body if you're not going to use it, and that's something that I've had to learn over time. So being a little bit more aggressive, I can be slightly too aggressive on the pitch at times. But
we don't like red cards.
Well, red cards aren't necessarily the issue. It's more just silly yellows. But I'm learning to sort of cope with that. Other than that, I'd like to think I bring importance in both boxes. I like to think of myself as a threat, and I like to think that if the ball's in my box, then I don't want it there, and it can get out of there. And then in the build-up phase, I trust myself on the ball, and I think no matter the system, you can always play to your strengths, and that's what I'll always try and do.
And finally, you're straight into coach trip, a long coach trip with your new friends, and Forest Green Rovers tomorrow night. So
yeah, it'll be
straight in there.
Yeah, straight into the fire, isn't it? But I think there's no other way I'd have it, really. I think the quicker you can embed yourself into the team, and then also into games, it's the important thing. I mean, I've had times in my career when you don't play, and you're not playing. I might be sort of fourth, fifth choice, and it gets to a point where you sort of lose that the drive that you get on a Friday or on a Monday. So today I'm thinking, I'm ready for this. I'm up for it. So I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm looking forward to it.
I apologise for the building site, by the way. It's been a building site for a good
It's
while.
all right. It's the same outside my house at the minute, so I just kind of I've managed to sort of put it out of my mind.